also got to be business oriented. Most of us have sold ourselves some lies. So say maybe society has sold us some lies. There's some things are not possible.
That even when it seems like there is nothing on ground, something from inside of you, your spirit, will tell you no, it can still be gotten.
Hi there, welcome to this week episode of PAP series. Last episode, I shared about how taming the amygdala, how you can tame the amygdala, how you cannot shut it off because it's the sensor part of the heart for picking up emotions. Right? And I said this week we're going to be talking about moderating anxiety. Now, I ended last episode with saying that stress is a fact of life. You can't get rid of it. Yes, it is actually necessary. Anxiety, we need a little of anxiety to get to wherever you want to go. I'm telling you, these are what motivational speakers say. I remember I said I'm going to be saying something that going to support what they are saying. You need a little anxiety. Yes, you are angry about a situation that you are in. It gets you anxious. It should drive you to change. Now, this is it. If the amygdala has been shut off, there is no way you're going to be able to get anxious and get angry towards making that change. And now this is the part of facing the fear. The mistake a lot of people make is this. Whenever they spot something that makes them anxious, they avoid it. Listen and listen carefully. I already said stress is a fact of life, right? And so anxiety is actually necessary in life for your daily well-being. Yes, you need little anxiety to get to wherever you go. It should not be much, you should know how to manage it, but you need it. But the mistake a lot of people make is once they get a little bit anxious, they go back. And one thing they have not learned is for every single time you avoid it, it decreases, your anxiety increases. Oh, what do I mean? Let's say you are somebody who fears cockroach, for instance. For every single time you see a cockroach and you go back, you run away. For every single time you see a cockroach and you run away, it is strengthening all the neurons in your brain that is being wired at that particular time to notice that cockroach. For every single time you see that cockroach, you will not be able to. Now I'm going to be stating four behaviors of human in this part. There is, in moderating anxiety, there is the avoidance behavior, there is the safety behavior, there is the procrastination, and there is one other. Avoidance. I already shared about avoidance. Now imagine that you already know that whenever you're going to a friend's place, maybe the person has a dog, and you're not really a fan of dog, right? Whenever you go to that friend's place, you always see the dog and you don't like the dog. Now, your brain has been wired for that. Oh, this fellow does not like dog, so whenever you see dog, your stress level increases. Now, this is how you're going to moderate your anxiety. Taming your amygdala to moderate this anxiety. It is advisable that you go to that first place. Know how you can face the dog or walk past through the dog without it increasing your stress level. Because for every time you avoid a dog, all the neurons are strengthening and getting stronger, and you might not be able to face a dog in your life, which increases your stress level for every time you see a dog in your lifetime. Do you know the number of dogs you're going to see in your lifetime? Now let me go to the next one. Safety behavior. People try to feel safe by doing things at the safety level. Oh, this is what I do. You already know that if I do this thing, I might get to lose it. I'm beginning to remember. You're going to remind that you're going to remember some other motivational speaker now for this my next statement. If I do this thing, I might lose this thing. That there's some risk in the part. But you know what?
If you don't take that risk now, your brain as you have wired your brain to say you will not be able to take this risk again, never. And so your stress level for every time you face a risk like that increases. I have been using stress level because for every emotions that your amygdala brings, if you are not able to manage it by moderating the anxiety, the stress level increases. And stress is what leads to depression, right? Then I talk about the procrastination. The procrastination, you know, oh, I need to prepare for this exam. This exam is very, very important to my life. I'm you're a student now and you're preparing for an exam. This exam is very, very important to my life. And you begin to procrastinate. And you know, deep inside of you, you know that you need to write this exam. The further you postpone the preparation for this exam, the higher the risk of you not being able to write it or write it very well. Because until you're able to tell yourself, oh, you're telling your brain that, see, I can't do this exam. I cannot do this exam. The amygdala is thinking that and it's telling the brain, sending you to the cortex, saying, oh, this guy will not be able to do this. But until you tell yourself that, oh, I will do this exam, and you face your fears. Yes, you are that one. Those are motivational speakers. You face your fear. And I'm telling you, that is the part of moderating anxiety. I think that's actually the word that summarizes it. You face your fear. Now, why are you facing your fear? I'm not saying you should face yourself fear because a motivational speaker said it, but because you are trying to tell your brain, you are trying to set your brain on autopilot because for every time you face a situation like that, your brain already knows that, oh, this dude will get it done. But for you saying, I cannot get it done, your brain is speaking it. Can you not get it now? You are the one doing the work. You are telling your brain, you are sending an information to the amygdala. The amygdala is sending it to the cortex and is now sending it back to you to act it out in reality. All of this is happening in microseconds, and that's how great God is. I hope this episode bless you. I'll see you next episode. Bless you.